Dear friends and partners, we are deeply saddened to inform you that manga creator Akira Toriyama passed away on March 1st due to acute subdural hematoma. He was in age of 68. It's our deep regret that he still had several works in the middle creation with great enthusiasm. Also, he would have many more things to achieve. However, he has left many manga titles and works of art to this world. Thanks to the support of so many people around the world, he has been able to continue his creative activities for over 45 years. We hope that Akira Toriyama's unique world of creation continues to be loved by everyone for a long time to come. We inform you this sad news with gratefulness for your kindness during his lifetime. Funeral service was held with his family and very few relatives. Following his wishes for tranquility, we respectfully inform you that we will not accept flowers, condolences gifts, visiting, offerings, and others. Also, we ask you to refrain from conducting interviews with his family. Future plan for commemorate gathering is not decided. We will let you know when it's confirmed. We deeply thank you for your understanding and support as always. March 8th, 2024, Bird Studio, Capsule Corporation, Tokyo. Um, when someone's introduced to something and they take it to a liking and they take it to the extent that they identify it as one of the unique personalities, as per se. People take it with their heart to the point where it's literally like they'll ride until they die, basically. Whether it be a movie, a set of series, a book, and it can even be as simple as like family as well. I was introduced to Dragon Ball, I'd probably say the age of, I'll say when I was in first grade, which I don't know how old I was by then. I'll say 6, 7. And I remembering it coming across to it via a video game. I don't remember the name of the video game, but I remember the map vividly to the point where it would show a picture of Gohan approaching Super Buu, and it was on a map, and it was like, I don't know how to say it, and the Gohan would just jump to each level to reach to Super Buu. That's probably the my earliest recall of Dragon Ball, and I played that game, and that's how I got into it in the first place, just by that video game on the PlayStation 2. And I remember just playing it, seeing Super Saiyan 3 for the first time, Kid Buu, the Fusion Gotenks. Um, we would always make fun of, me and my sister would always make fun of Hercule, because the way he's just, I don't know, man, he's just funny. Um, that, and then I remember like some time passed, and I mean, I thought it was just a game as it was, you know what I mean? And then I remember seeing that the show being aired on the CW2 for kids. Uh, and I remember specifically it was the Namek Saga, and I'd see it being played Dragon Ball Z Kai like almost every day by like, I think it was at 10 or 11 by the time it aired, and I will always watch the fights going on. And I remember Dragon Soul being played, and that was literally the epitome of me just loving Dragon Ball at the start, because Dragon Soul was just such a good song, and it still is, and I still listen to it right now as well. So it's kind of like I remember the how do I say this, in the intro in the intro theme song, you would see Goku and Vegeta stand on the iconic cliff and just stare at each other and then just go all out. I remember seeing that, and I remember seeing Goku making this performing the Spirit Bomb, not being able to defeat Frieza, and so on and so forth. Super Saiyan as well, and essentially that's how I got really into it. And then also, as years passed by, I just like, for some reason, I just never got another glimpse of Dragon Ball, because I'm pretty sure later on the CW4 Kids had ended, so it was no longer being aired. So there was no way for me to like get any more Dragon Ball stuff like that until I literally came across to who was it? Uh, Geekdom, Geekdom 101. So I remember just watching. This was way later on, so I was probably in high school by then, ninth grade I think it was. And I remember just watching one of his reviews too, and I'm like, what is this? And then I just began searching. So I wanted to watch Dragon Ball from episode one, like literally when he was a kid, from episode one all the way back up. And then I was trying to look for it on YouTube, but I just wasn't able to. So that's how I came across to it via various websites, so on and so forth. And literally, it was just the point of which I that's how it spiraled up again. My love for Dragon Ball just came about once again. And then literally, it was like seeing Kid Goku transition from from an innocent kid to literally a whole adult, from saving the world and everything, is just so crazy to begin with, because you would who would ever expect just a kid to do all of that too? And I remember just watching the world tournament, and then all the funny moments that happened with Bulma, Master Roshi, all that. Then we transitioned all the way to the Saiyan saga with Raditz, and then transitioning to the Namek saga, and then bro, then there's Android saga, Cell saga, and then the Boo saga, bro. And then I thought that was it, and then later on, I didn't even realize there was uh more Super coming about as well. I didn't even follow. I didn't even know Super was going on until literally the beginning of the Tournament of Power arc, and that's when I was still rewatching the whole Dragon Ball as well. Because I remember seeing it on YouTube, Fat Boo versus Bergamo, and I'm like, when did this happen? And I saw Gohan old as well. I saw this cat, which eventually was Beerus, and then I'm like, what is this? And then I just went in this hole, just watching and watching and watching, and literally it's so crazy that Dragon Ball has gotten this far from almost 40 years. We're about to celebrate the 40 years of Dragon Ball, and with Daima coming about as well, I just can't wait for that one. When Gamma 1 and 2 showed up in the superhero movie, that was also epic. Broly as well. Man, there's just so many moments for Dragon Ball that as a I mean, I'm 21 right now, so I literally just can't believe what just happened regarding Akira Toriyama. But at the same time, it's literally so astounding that some people some people just haven't had a chance to view Dragon Ball, to watch a Dragon Ball from to Super, because they're just no longer here. And I mean, it's it's crazy, because at the same time, there's just so many people that have eventually passed away, whether it be people's fathers, uncles, and stuff like that. And it's unfortunately they weren't able to. Some were able to watch like, some even weren't able to watch like the movies, the superhero Broly, and there's still more coming about as well. Oh, and also I remember. Oh my God, I just remembered as well. I remembered going into this like garage. I don't know if it was a garage sale. I don't know. It was such a huge sale going on in this big parking lot, which I don't recall where it was. I remember going there with like my mom and some other family relatives, and I remember getting a cassette. Oh my God, I remember getting a cassette tape. I don't know if, for those who don't know this, it's a big tape. Just search it up, cassette tape. It's a big one. It's a big black box basically, and you insert it via a player or like inside the TV. So you insert it, and then literally, I remember seeing that, and it was literally I think it was the first Broly movie. I think it was, and watching Trunks transform to Super Saiyan, trying to take on Broly. Everyone just doing their own thing, and then trying. Broly was a monster, man. And then literally just doing all they could, and then in the end Goku just powering right through him, and literally it's just, oh my god. I just remember that too. Oh god. And yeah, like I said, it's just so many things for Dragon Ball that people just aren't able to like experience, because now unfortunately we even lost the creator himself, which is crazy, man. It really is crazy. And god, even though we as Dragon Ball fans don't know him or anything, it's just kind of it's weird because it's we sort of know him, but at the same time we don't know him. We don't know how long he has been suffering through this, or like how or what other things he might have been going through with his family and stuff like that. Which I mean, he wanted to keep it private, so that's understandable. And I mean, yeah, man, we just lost a legend, bro. We just lost a legend, man.